Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Mine's really full.
Good morning.
Good,
Good morning.
Good morning. I kind of woke up late this morning, too. Anyways.
I didn't wake up late. I've been up since 7. It's just
Why?
just one of them days with the gloominess. Like I didn't get any rain at my house, but it was.
You didn't get any rain? It was like a waterfall here.
I got a little last night, but just the sky been all cloudy and all that kind of stuff.
I popped me a melatonin last night, so
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
She was what? Good for you.
The sky was all cloudy and it was people running everywhere.
Running?
Yeah.
What? This sounds like a scary movie.
Mess of 1999, The Prince.
Oh, Lord. Taking it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounded like that feature at our house that you got on your
Yeah, it was.
thing.
Yeah.
I looked up and I was like,
It was coming down hard. And the funny thing is, it makes me normally sleepy, but I was hungrier than sleepy, so.
I hate that.
And I had stuff to do too. I had to grab some stuff anyway. So.
Yeah, you were out of bed before me. That's a first. How was everybody's week? Tequila, how was your week?
My week was good. My week was good. Uneventful. Yeah.
Well, that's good,
Yeah.
especially at work.
Yeah. At home too.
Well, yeah.
Other than taking my mom to the grocery store on Thursday after work, you know,
You sound really thrilled about it,
sitting
too.
in the car, listening to the YouTube and all of that stuff while she do her thing. But
What is her thing at the grocery store?
I'm just walking every hour, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a mall walker at the
Yeah.
grocery store?
Yeah. Just walk every hour. I think in her head, she thinks she walk fast still. You know.
Yeah. we got it.
Yeah.
Never go to the grocery store hungry, because you all tend to do that.
And yeah, she spent an hour and a half in there
Oh, my God.
every time. Come back out with 5 bags. You know.
Yeah. All right. How was your week, Cognac?
My week was fine. Yeah, basically, I was going to say there was nothing really going on. Getting ready for the holiday season. People like to drink during that time, and might bring in a new Texas / I think Hungarian wine. So,
That's
That's
weird.
an interesting mix.
Yeah, that's
well, no, I mean they're two, different. But the vineyard that's bringing in the wine's from like Hungarian or whatever. And really cool packaging. I don't know if I can discuss the other packaging they're planning on rolling out, but it's really unique, and that's the reason why I'm looking into it. Not cheap. Texas, they're proud of their wines.
I didn't see it, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, yeah. I asked you, but you said no, I'm not tasting it because you don't like wine.
No. But if it's cute.
You didn't taste the sweet ones though?
Do they have a cab?
Yeah, they have a Cab Sauv, and they have Merlot. The Syrah was very bold. It was interesting what you expect from a Syrah.
Yeah.
The
I like Syrah.
Hungarian was a Malbec Merlot blend,
Ugh.
and then they had a strong.
All of it sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
No, that one was actually one of the highlights, and then they had a strawberry one, like a bubbly strawberry.
Yeah.
Then they had a Miscafeliano. To me, I'll keep it. If Mama said don't say nothing. Then what was the one? The strawberry one was actually really good. And they had an Aggie blush, which shocked me as high as the percentage of alcohol was, because I was like, oh, this is sweet, because the pourer that I initiated the pour, he poured the wrong one. And that's why I was thinking it was a rosé. I was like, this isn't a rosé. And he goes, oh, no, I think I gave you the Aggie Blush or whatever. And it was good.
Aggie Blush, like the...
It's just, it was like a red sweet blend, basically. And, yeah. But it was good. I mean, it was good. But I wasn't expecting the sweetness. I was expecting, you know, like a rosé to see if it had the dryness to the... But, yeah.
Ew.
But I put all the other ones. But by this time, when you go back, the sparkling ones will probably be flat.
I don't want no flat wine, especially. My week was same old, working. Cognac's dad found a little dog in the parking lot. And she is a, what was it?
Boston Terrier.
Boston Terrier. Super cute.
You post pictures.
She had just had, I will. She had just had babies. The babies were nowhere to be found. So our guess is they bred her and dumped her, which is fucking awful. And I hope they burn in hell, whoever those people are. Because her babies still need her. She's still lactating. Anyways, she's very sweet, very smart. She is currently with my sister and niece. And they are in love with her, so we have about a week to wait to see if they come looking for her.
Good luck.
It's been posted on all the vets' radars. Basically because she needs to get back to her babies, but if not, she will be staying with my sister.
Is she chipped? She's not chipped.
She's not chipped. That's the first thing they checked.
Of course, she didn't even have a collar. So what do you think?
Yeah,
that was what I said. I said they're not.
Most people have.
They're not going to claim. They bred her to sell the puppies.
Most people
basically.
that chip the dog don't put collars on them because they chip.
Well,
you know,
okay, well, yeah.
I usually say to each their own on this topic, but I think it's gross. I think buying breeded dogs is gross. There's way too many animals out here that need your help. And to be so vain that you want a specific breed so it looks cute in your pictures is absolutely ridiculous, because a lot of these animals are tortured and mistreated just so you have a good Instagram picture with your doggy. So,
yep.
Adopt, not shop. That's my lesson for the day.
Most of my dogs have been found on the street.
Yeah.
I picked up all of them damn near off the street.
I hope our puppy's still alive, though.
We hope so, but
hope so.
Supplemental milk is not the same.
No.
So,
but you think they know better? No, probably not. They just don't care. They'll sell it, and maybe when I see these people on Judge Judy, they sell me an unsupplemented dog.
Yeah. That's about it. I figured out my Halloween costume. Very excited.
Oh, I figured out mine too a couple of months ago.
I can't wait to see it.
I think you figured yours out a year ago.
It's Mike.
Figuring his out.
He's gonna dress up as Tequila from Cognac.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be Cognac. I need Tequila.
I think I got
Tequila
one.
does not like dressing up. He's not a theme guy. But
Yeah.
it's fine. Still comes anyway.
I think I got mine. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, people have a hard time figuring me out, like, you know, on the regular.
Yeah.
So why even complicate?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, another thing this week. So we watched the show Squid Games. And have you watched
Squad Game?
Squid Game.
No.
Squid Games. It's supposedly like the #1 stream show ever on Netflix, and it is crazy, insane. It is like some really gory Hunger Games. But it's pretty good. You should watch it.
I've seen the still, you know.
Discuss it.
Yeah. I didn't like the guy that they use face.
Okay. I didn't like a lot of people's faces in that. But the internet has
I know
been
a lot
like
of people
crazy
that should get that
shows.
snake tattoo on their face coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. I hate that guy. But no comment, because no spoilers. Some people haven't seen it yet. I'm hoping Tequila will watch it, and then we can talk about it. But we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed.
I
on that one.
think he'll like it actually.
TV pretty boring right now, so I may watch it.
Yeah.
There's nothing on that keeping my attention.
No. It's Halloween time, so everything's Halloween.
Yeah.
And you don't
Yeah,
like
I
scary.
turned on Hulu last night. They say Huluween and got all these.
And you turned it right off.
I just
Well,
scrolled right by that.
our table made a big banging sound, and I joked with Tequila over here, and I said, "Did you drop the already on the table?" And he said, "I didn't move. I didn't touch the table. I didn't."
So we still don't know
And then
where
she
it came
said,
from.
"She didn't." And he goes, "It does it one more time. I'm out of here."
Tequila's gonna leave us.
Somebody wants.
Maybe my grandma was knocking at the bottom to have a good show.
They want to get. They want to be on the pod.
It was her table.
You know, I'm down for. Yes.
That you can see.
She wants to be on the show so bad because you know how she used to talk. She would have loved it.
Yeah,
She got some great stories to tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Mima. All right, I'm excited for this episode here.
Thank you guys.
Yes, we're in 34, guys.
Episode 34.
Yes.
Making our way to 3,000.
Close to my age.
Oh.
Not too far from being in the middle.
Okay.
Fair-
we'll just roll with that. Huh?
Fair enough.
No, that was you.
Huh?
That was you who hit the table that time.
Did I?
Yes.
I just went like this.
No, you hit the table.
Yeah.
I watched
With my
it.
knuckle? I can't feel this finger anyways, that's why.
Yeah. But episode 34, interesting title. The topic is Dear White People. White people in quotations. Yeah. Dear white people.
This came it was kind of my idea, maybe, kind of, because the show came out with its
Yeah.
final season. There's
Yeah.
a show called
Awesome
Dear
show,
White People.
awesome show.
I stopped because it's very musical this season. They keep breaking out in song and dance, and that is a deal breaker for me on a show. Everybody who knows me knows I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They had a musical episode. I still haven't seen it to this day. Yeah, and every time they broke out in song or dance, Cognac looked over at me because he knew I was pissed. So, if anybody finishes it, let me
I was
know
dancing.
if it stops, because I won't watch the final season if that's what.
I won't even start because of that right there.
To push her over the edge, I was just coming in the kitchen, dancing,
Yeah.
singing their songs, because they were singing basic songs, just kind of
It's all
changing the
90s
lyrics.
songs. I love the songs,
Yeah.
but I can't take that seriously.
And she was like,
Sorry.
stop.
If it's not a Disney movie, I don't want music. Sorry. Anywho,
I knew it, though. I was
so
like,
in my opinion, I put white people in quotes because it can really apply to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in general, so nobody gets your panties in a wad.
Yeah.
A lot of people could take some of this
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah. Let's have fun with it. Comedians been doing it for a long time.
Yeah,
You know,
way before the show.
Yeah, using white people. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
or they
so-
talk like this, and like,
Yeah. So,
hey, feller,
I mean,
how you doing, feller?
they even had the Olympic song, Chappelle,
Oh, yeah.
where they auctioned off, not the Olympics, but they bidding for, like Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, and
He went to the white side, right?
didn't the black side pick up Yao Ming or something? Something like that? Or the Asians got back Yao
I don't
Ming?
remember. That was a good episode, though.
Eminem, they traded Eminem for somebody.
No, we took Eminem. Black folks
took Eminem, but it was a trade for like Tiger Woods or somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Now we gotta watch it because it was a good one. One of mine, my first one is Dear White People.
Yeah.
Stop pretending you're white when you're not. I have people that I'm close to that seem to think that, I mean, they're literally like half Hispanic and half Persian, and they act like they're white.
Yeah.
And it's just baffling to me. Like, embrace who you are. Just because you can pass as white doesn't make you white.
Yeah.
And
But let
it's
me-
really annoying to me.
Okay, on that first statement.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be this guy.
Okay.
What does it mean? You know how you were told, like, damn, Dania acts white, or
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Yeah.
what's the definition of acting white in general? Because we need to get to the base of that before we can have a conversation. As far as I'm concerned,
I'll give an example. I don't. For some people, what you brought up is, I guess I talk very proper. So people used to tell me as I grew up, "Oh, you're trying to sound white. Trying to sound white." I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
What I mean by what I'm saying is, saying racist ass shit, or, for instance, like your thoughts on, not you specifically, but someone's thoughts on immigration when they're literally from immigrants.
Yeah.
You know, like, I just sometimes want to go, "Sir, you know, you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Sir, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for immigration."
Right. Nobody.
That type of thing. That's what I mean by annoying.
Yeah.
So
for me, starting off on Dear White People, you know, I want to keep it positive as much as I can. We love y'all. Dear white people, I love you. Right, so and I don't know, not like what Rob said, what does it mean to act white, but to be white, not to be white, but in a sense with the quotations, it's on my side of the tracks, that's a negative thing, you know. The white person, you know, is always, they come with some negative bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I love y'all, because if I talk about this, it's gonna be some clown shit, right? And some negative shit.
yeah.
Because I don't necessarily know how to define white people.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been accused of the same thing. You act white. You think you white. And not because I speak proper, it's just because I make different decisions than what you would make.
Yeah.
I may dress different from the way y'all certain people dress.
And
stuff,
me saying that came from black people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So
one dude wanted to fight because I'm so white.
Yeah. I mean, I got it a lot. I was a skateboarder who listened to Nirvana, you know. But that's just me. So, dear black people, what the fuck does that mean?
And you know, I'm probably more hood than a lot of the hood dudes.
Scarface over here. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah. Don't test my blackness. I will grammatically end your life on some hood shit.
Yeah, but I've been called that. I've been called that by Hispanics and black people.
Yeah.
That I think I'm, and I think I'm better. They always, it's either you think you better, you think you white, or you think you better than them. Like what the?
I don't think I'm better than anybody,
me,
but I just know I won't do certain shit that other people do.
Yes, that's because I'm not gonna ride that train with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we aren't all alike.
No.
We don't all look alike, and we aren't all doing the same shit.
It's hard as hell to be me.
Yeah.
So why am I trying to be something else? You know?
Yeah. Do you have one?
No, I was just going to comment and say that, with that being said, I grew up in a multi-immigrant family.
Yeah.
Multi-immigrant family. And so it's just weird because, I'm pale as hell, but I didn't grow up in the best of neighborhoods growing up because my dad struggled as an immigrant.
Yeah.
Too. And my grandfather as well, as we've heard, and so on and so forth. So it's just always been weird to me when I'm different, but I look like I could be a redneck, technically.
Yeah.
I look like I could be a redneck, but once you get to know me, you realize, well, this guy had this lineage of so many different lineages as far as, so I'm just the oddball. And I'm the oddball of the family in general, so I'm just living my own life like you said. I'm not trying to be anybody. I'm being Rob. I'm being the person I took parts from my grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, and so on and so forth. So,
Well, good.
of what they went through and what they had to deal with in their countries and so on and so forth. And that's why I kind of said well traveled, because I've been to my grandmother's country of origin.
Smooth and well traveled.
Yes. Sorry. Well, what I mean is I've been to multiple different countries, whether it be Europe, Southern Europe, Middle East, anywhere.
Yeah.
The good thing is I've been able to fit in because I'm a fast learner sometimes, I think. So I've been able to pick up on, you don't even have to know the language at first. A lot of times it's you just pick up on certain cultures as far as, you can just vibe with it. And I'm usually very quiet, actually, which is funny enough in the beginning of immersing myself into it.
Oh, you're quiet?
When I immerse myself into a new culture, yeah, you have to study and learn before you can do anything. And not because it's just rude when you go there. Dear white people, don't go to another country and act a damn fool.
That's true.
Don't go acting. Well, I'm American, and these muscles are not legit.
Yeah.
And they will spit in the muscles. All you're gonna get is spit water in the muscles. So I'm just saying, be polite as an American in general.
Yeah, for real. Because that's already a strike.
Right.
This just popped up an hour ago on my phone. Dear white people, because it's really just white people who do this. Everything doesn't have to be so damn revolutionary. MGK is coming out, Machine Gun Kelly, for those who don't know who that is, a progressive unisex nail polish. And I'm like, why do you need a unisex nail polish? It's just nail polish. Just put it on your fucking nails. I don't get it. And he's gonna sell it just because he's popular. But it's just nail polish.
Yeah.
I don't. Is it gonna do something different? I don't. What's y'all's opinion? I mean,
I have no answer for you. I really don't. I don't even want to go there. It's a profited thing. It's marketing. That's all it is. Because you got, never mind. Like I said, it'd be a long story to get into.
Dear MGK, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for what Eminem done.
Speak on it. Yes.
You need to talk about that trauma.
Yeah.
You need to sit down and talk to somebody about that trauma. And you done made pop. You done went stop rapping, making rock song albums now.
Yeah.
Now you got fingernail polish, unisex fingernail polish coming on. What the hell?
Okay, going back to what you said about Eminem. Here was what, and I told the girl this a while back. Eminem rapped white. Sorry, as far as he talked about drugs and alcohol abuse and drug use and shit. That's what I knew white people were. As far as growing up as a teenager, the white kids were always the dope heads. As far as doing the smokes and the cokes and the shit and the this and the that, and popping bills and their parents' bills and shit. All of a sudden, the shit has changed. Where new rap, that's what they talk about, popping mollies and doing this. I'm like, what the fuck happened? It used to be smoking weed on it, completely changed.
Everybody's doing everything now.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna dive into that. It's just culture, because the culture changed. Back in the days, rap, like the hustler and the drug dealer, he was idolized, and you had those people rapping. You know what I'm saying? Then now you had an offspring that's rapping, and those people are the ones that's celebrating. You know what I'm saying? So the drug dealer rap talked about all the hustle and struggle and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he did the same drugs and all that. He just ain't rap about it. Once he got the spoils, he partied. He celebrated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now you got a group of kids. They seen their parents celebrating. They ain't necessarily see their pops hustling and all that kind of stuff. So they seen the celebration and they think that's what. So they rapping about.
Yeah.
The spoils.
Yeah.
And what you do with the spoils.
I guess you get
Eminem.
That's fine.
The motherfucker just rap. He rap his ass off. It don't matter.
no,
what
I
you're talking
know,
about.
I know, but
Yeah.
it was the style.
He just talked about his life, his culture. What he
Exactly,
was going through.
exactly. Yeah.
See,
But like I said, even the hood white people, let's say back, like I said, when I was growing up, whether they came whatever from whatever culture, they were the ones popping mollies. They were the ones doing all the Xanax and shit like this. And like I said, it just changed over now. Where
Well, maybe it's just more accessible
No,
now
yeah,
to everybody.
the black dudes was doing it too. They just,
I don't.
I never saw it.
I don't
I
know.
never saw it.
They just weren't talking about it.
My
I never
take,
saw
my
it.
takeaway from all this is, dear white people, Eminem belongs to
Yeah.
us,
I mean, everybody do drugs.
and you can keep MGK and
Yeah,
his nail
the
polish.
that's the only thing. Maybe it's more accessible, like she said, because I wasn't a thing in my neighborhood.
But the nail polish,
Yeah.
though, Ozzy Osbourne's been wearing nail polish since the 50s, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, why is this a new
Yeah.
thing, dude? Like, figure out your identity. It's kind of annoying.
It's marketing. That's all.
But your girlfriend's hot as fuck.
Mm.
So if she said do it, just do it.
Yeah.
right.
Megan Fox is his
I'm gonna
girlfriend,
start
for
selling.
people who don't know.
I'm gonna start selling sink heads for the LGBTQ community. Huh?
I don't think that.
My name is Tequila, and I do not endorse that.
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
My name is the girl, not
you
what?
just said the same. You just said he's selling nail polish, so
Yeah, but just
maybe the
unisex.
sink heads.
So that didn't
I
have to
don't-
do with. I didn't say he was making rainbow nail polish. He's just saying I don't see what nail polish.
Unisex.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Okay,
just put
so
on some nail polish.
You just didn't get the sink head idea either.
No, I
Okay.
guess
So,
that's
there
dear
you go.
white people. That's stupid.
That's like we got unisex paint,
Yeah,
unisex spray paint,
Yeah, like-
or unisex hammer.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna work different or do something different because you put unisex on it.
Yeah.
Well, you do have your pink hammer and your
Well,
pink
that's
suit.
just because I like pink.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. You got one?
Yeah, they're white people. You're not the definition. You're not the. You don't define. You are not the standard.
Amen.
You are not the standard.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. Cut it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here, let me give you an example. Okay, so did you see Pliza's post? I had reposted it.
No, I didn't see
And
it.
he said, dear white people, he said, stop going up to a group of black people
Yeah, I seen that.
at a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, especially
Females.
especially
Yeah.
a group of black females in a
Yeah.
restaurant, in an expensive restaurant
Yeah.
specifically is what he's talking about. And he said, stop going, oh, well, what's the occasion?
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't go up to white people and go, oh, what's the occasion? Because
Yeah.
they're there. The occasion is they're fucking balling.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
You know, black people can make money too. Sisters getting money too. If there is an occasion, you'll know because they're going to turn that bitch up.
Yeah.
You'll know. You know, like.
They're gonna have T-shirts on.
Yeah,
this,
it's like you're not the only ones who can go out. If they, you know they're
Yeah.
on there on a Tuesday, they're hard workers and they're there. That's that's what he said. You know.
All I know is get to know your neighbors because we were at Papacito's one time, or Papado's, I'm sorry, and endorsement. And I knew this guy. Remember the guy? And he was like, oh man, I'm getting lobsters. You want lobsters? I was like, hell yeah. Because I knew he was making more money than me
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
time. So I'm like, yeah, we'll join your table. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, yeah, and woo, you know. But anyways,
Yeah.
what I was going to say about that, though, is going back to what I talked about earlier when I told you, why do white people find it that they got to take over the struggle, too? That's the thing. Like,
So that's your dear white people.
yeah, my dear white people is, it's like they gave 8 seconds, and then all of a sudden it's like they got to be the extra. Like, oh, black people can't do this, and this is why. You know, like, that's so ignorant. That's like the opposite of what the fact of the matter
Let
and
me
the
give
point
an
is.
example.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Because
Oh, sorry.
it was looking weird because I
That-
actually have one written down here.
You know,
I saw she's just a social media friend.
Yeah.
Don't know her in real life. She's very outspoken about race issues, and I like that. I likes to see it. You should be educating yourself. But some shit, she had posted basically that white people took over veganism from black people,
like
and
that
Indian
shit.
people, and people of color, basically. And I just saw it, and I was just like, you know, that's just some shit I can probably say on behalf of black people. We don't care if you're vegan or not and where you got veganism
That's what
from.
that's what I was getting
you know,
at.
focus on what we're really worried about, like getting shot for no fucking reason, you know, being targeted, being a threat for no reason. That kind of shit is what matters. Like, you know, if you learn that, cool.
Yeah.
Some of that shit just keep to yourself. We don't need all that extra shit.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Like, it's awkward, you know, when somebody, especially you don't know, and they just see you for your color, and they sit there and they're like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry, later, let me buy you a drink. What the fuck? You don't know me. Buy me a drink for what? Because this is going on, and because of my color, you know what I mean? It irritates me, but, you know, at the end of the day, give me a free fucking drink, sure. No.
Yeah.
It's very Jewish of you.
Yes. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, anyways, that's what I called it when
Yeah.
I called it fake woke. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
basically.
I want you to be woke, but let's just not be extra about shit.
Yeah.
because
That's what I was getting at.
There's real shit that's happening to people.
Right.
And whether you eat a burger or not, I don't think veganism is culture appropriation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You have to be strategic. And don't be a tryhard, like my son would say. You know what I'm saying? Where you're just looking for anything to try to jump in, any car to jump into and ride. That don't make sense. We like meat. Most black people that I know like meat. But I know a lot of black vegans, so I don't think.
Yeah, I do too. I have some in my family.
I've even considered it.
Yeah.
Still
You don't know.
Still on the back burner.
What'd you
Still
say?
Researching.
Yeah.
You said you didn't know a lot of black vegans?
No, I said I know a lot.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I didn't think I've never.
I'm considering it. I'm just looking into it, researching and seeing if I can afford it.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you want shit to taste right.
Yeah.
You know, taste like what you're giving up.
I know
Yeah.
one that thinks she's one, becoming one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one that kind of piggybacks what Rob was saying, but it's dear black people. You know, we don't have to turn everything. We don't have to appropriate everything to. Because I was reading something, and it was called. It was about trap yoga. So I went on YouTube.
No.
I went on YouTube to like, what is trap yoga? And it's just basically yoga with twerking involved, listening to trap music.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
come
called
on.
the club.
Yoga,
Yeah, right?
yoga is
That's
yoga.
called prospect.
You know what I'm saying? Why do we?
To me, it sounds like
Yeah.
fucking.
So why do we have to take everything and go and make it ours? You know what I'm saying? Why we just can't do yoga?
Yeah.
You know
Just
what I'm saying?
yoga,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you just put on whatever music you want to put on. Yeah.
Why we gotta go so?
That's-
Why we gotta own everything? Why we gotta cause a division? You know what I'm saying? If it's something that's
Our
good and
culture's
help
already
everybody,
dope. We don't have to add weird
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, getting to that point, I mean, like, you know, we should all be, we're the most diverse country as far as melting pot wise and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's almost what's dividing us. I said this to a lady, she was strong about Italy, and I made a joke to her one time about Italy, and she got mad, like mad at me, and I was like, and I had to talk to her, and I said, no, the joke was about, because if I go to Israel, we all know who's who, you know, who's for the country. You see what I'm saying? Whereas here, we're dividing each other and splitting us apart in these things, but we're the biggest melting pot
And
country too.
Part of that is because a lot of white people are pretending they're white.
Well, whatever it may
Like
be.
I said in the first
I'm
part.
just saying.
Yeah.
My point is, we're our own enemies in this country. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Speaking of, Black Lives Matter.
they do. Yeah.
Dear white people.
Yeah. Black Lives fucking
The
matter.
reason why that came up is because our society acts like we don't. And you can feel some type of way about it all you want. I, for one, think, of course, all lives matter.
Yeah, all lives matter.
Yeah. But
blue light matter, whatever. Blue
when
light
someone is being hurt or targeted more, that's who you focus on for a minute.
Yeah. Just like focusing on bully kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I also, I don't know if you guys saw today, good old Harrison Hunter from San Antonio, Texas, pled guilty for rioting. During George Floyd riots. He was a white supremacist, pretending he was a Black Lives Matter activist and shot up a police station, which is what I kept saying the whole time.
Yeah.
Is just how you want to yell out Antifa, Antifa, Antifa. The same thing is happening for the Black Lives Matter movement. There are people that are protesting peacefully, and there will be people that come in and try to fuck shit up and make it look worse than it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sit there and...
shout out to that motherfucker, and I hope you enjoyed whatever the maximum sentence is.
Right.
Because if I go shoot up a police station, I would be dead. So.
You got some big ass balls.
Yeah.
To go shoot up a police station.
Yeah.
But at the main height at the protest, that's what they were doing. Is they were... The crazy part is they were like trying to defend public buildings and stuff, and a lot of people didn't get harmed. In general, I'm saying the police stations and all that stuff. They were burning them down in Portland and all that. They were burning the police stations down. So in the beginning, I'm saying the riots in the beginning.
Right, but what I'm saying is that there were people in those riots that were actual white supremacists.
Oh, I know that.
Trying to make black people
mimic.
Look
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of meant about where white people are like taking advantage of it.
But this wasn't a take advantage. He's actually a part of the Boogaloo Boys, or however you say that.
I get.
And
you're not getting what I'm saying.
It's not a take advantage. You are trying to portray peaceful protests as angry black people that will shoot up a police station.
Did you hear what I just said? Taking advantage of the situation to make the other side look bad. That's what I was meaning.
I guess take advantage just sounds really light to me. I don't know.
Well, I heard politicians said no. What's the word he said? Something about don't take a tragedy for whatever they can do with it. But I was just saying that.
Yeah.
I was saying I'm not saying it's right. I was saying that.
No, I know you weren't saying it was right. I just
there were multiple people doing things like that. They were like, hell yeah, let's make it, bigger than it is or should be.
Right,
or whatever.
but that's my point of when you said we are so divided. Well, yeah, we're divided because to the white people, it's, oh my God, look at what these black people are doing. They're burning this, they're shooting, when it's really white people. So that's what I meant.
But not all the time.
No, not always.
You still have both sides.
There's militant people
of
all colors.
Yeah,
there's extremists of all colors.
Yeah.
But it's still happening. So that's why we're fucking divided.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
You got one?
It's a story about something that happened in Utah where this young man, a black guy, he complimented a white girl and her boyfriend shot and killed him in the club, and nobody called the police or the fire department, and they just kept on partying. They were laughing at him, calling him racial names while his body laid there and
in
died.
Utah?
Yeah. So the people were arrested. They were let out on bond, some like self-defense type shit, and it took somebody to go on multimedia, not multimedia, but on the internet and speak about it. Because I heard it through that person speaking about it just a couple of days ago, and now the grand jury went back and charged the boyfriend who shot the black dude with all types of homicide and second degree murder type charges and stuff. It shouldn't take somebody to get on the internet and to talk about it, to expose it, to get justice. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
It's bullshit.
You don't want internet police officers, but you damn near have to be internet police officers. Because
you shot a dude in cold blood in the club.
If it wasn't for the internet.
And kept on partying.
Yeah.
With the dead body right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for a compliment.
And went home.
And that bitch was probably ugly too.
Ugly.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make a laughter out of it. But rest in peace to that man. You know.
Yeah. You know, it's scary. You know, dear white people, I shouldn't have to be afraid. I watched the movie last night. It was called Karen.
Ah, we watched that.
You know.
Wait, shout out Taryn Manning. Because I knew she was going to play crazy good.
Yeah,
she's on
good,
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
She played crazy real good.
She played crazy.
Oh, I knew that was
She played crazy good.
With her? Yeah.
She was on that shit with the movie I hated. I hate that movie with Terrence Howard.
Oh, Hustle and Flow?
Hustle and Flow, yeah.
She was crazy in there too.
Yeah. But I wasn't going to bring that movie up because they were extreme. She was extreme.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I hated it. I hated it too.
And like I said, I love white people, so I don't want to stereotype them based off of that.
Yeah.
No, it was
That
so
movie.
bad. Remember, I called you and I was like, Terrence Howard, for real?
No, you're talking about Hustle and Flow. You're talking about Karen. The movie we watched.
No, I know, but he's brought up Hustle and Flow, and I meant about the southern accent was so
but he's
bad.
still talking about Karen now.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Way.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
She was crazy as fuck.
She was crazy, but you know, it was a lot of good points in that movie, and it goes back to me saying you are not the definition, because she thought she was the definition.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And she set the standard
Yeah.
for her neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Because she was the president of the homeowners.
It's hard to trust what do you call them, association people.
Yeah.
They're always a problem.
Yeah.
They're needed. Man, she was an issue.
Yeah. That whole was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I say watch it. It was a lot, but some of that shit really does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the restaurant scene when the dude they
were
thought
too
the
loud.
dudes were loud.
Yeah. Mine was when she came to the party with her pecan pie.
Well, you're giving up spoilers.
I know, I'm not saying, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying when she was sitting there
With
trying
her
to
bread,
debate.
her cake,
her
fruit
fruit cake, that's what it was.
Pecan. I thought you brought
No, it was
pecan
fruit-
pie.
no, it was fruit
The
cake.
wife brought pecan too.
Oh, that's right.
It was
She brought the
fruit
pecan.
cake,
Yeah.
but just her
That's
sitting
it.
there having a debate with
Yeah.
these people, like, it was just crazy.
And you dolo. you just want to go because that's where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You by yourself and you want this conversation.
Yeah. Okay, one more thing. I'm trying not to spoil it, but when the couple that moved next door, the black couple, they were getting freaky in the window.
Oh man, I was like, she wants a piece of that cake.
Her son was looking at it, and she was like, "Get out of this window!"
And then
was
she
sitting
started
there,
looking at it,
She was
hot.
and her coochie dropped like this, like Mike did like that on the floor.
Mike didn't do
I
that.
didn't
It
do
was
that.
somebody else.
But
But yeah,
she
I mean, it was comical and wow, yeah.
No, on the other episode when
she almost her knees buckled in the window.
that's what I said. She was trying to catch it from falling.
Her knees
Yeah.
are like,
Look at that,
You ever play basketball
can you
where
pour
somebody
some-
passes
Can
it?
you put some antifreeze in my car?
right? Which, you dumbass,
Yeah.
you got a whole ass
Yeah.
mansion.
Yeah.
You can't use your own bathroom. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
Dear black people.
You do.
Stop being stupid.
You ever, like I said, you ever play basketball? Somebody passing, trying to pass between your legs, and you try to catch it real quick with
That's
your
what
knees.
Karen was saying.
That's what she was doing. Anyway,
Ew. Yep.
what I was gonna say when I said about the whole other country thing, we're blended wise. There are still communities you can do whatever you think you want with them, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter if it's a Jewish community, black community, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. for some reason, especially here, a lot of times, it's more blended here, but a lot of times they don't want certain people living in their community. And, remember my grandfather with the Bel Air thing.
Yeah.
They didn't want blacks there, and they didn't want, Bel Air. Blacks or
Jews.
Yeah. So, it's gotten better, probably, I guess, because, by law.
Black people be balling, Jews be balling, yeah.
By law,
That goes back to my story. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say by law, you can't restrict a homeowner, but there's still certain communities that are like, we like it how it is.
Yeah, dear white
it's
people
been
get over
fine.
it.
Let's keep it like it is, and that's it. And the funny thing is, we're the most concealed secret people as far as we mind our own business, do our own shit. We get in the house, and we're here.
Dear white people, I kind of brought this up before, the cultural appropriation thing, where I said some shit just not a cultural appropriation, but some shit is, okay? Stop wearing cornrows.
Cornrows?
Yeah, you look
white people.
Yeah, it looks corny as
dreads
fuck.
are worse.
It looks corny as fuck.
Sorry, dreads. Dreadlocks.
A lot of people let me speak for myself. Okay, I have a big ass. Okay, and I was made fun of it. White people made fun of me. They thought I was walking and sticking my butt out on purpose. Why are you walking like that? And now you're paying for the same ass I have. But now it's popular. Weave. When you had braids or weave in your hair, it was a fucking problem. It was, she's bald, or ooh, that's gross. That's not an appropriate hairstyle. White people are wearing wigs and weave more than the black girls now. Like, that's annoying to me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So, just do your thing. Stop trying to mold yourself after black people. And then, that's all.
And black people, I blame it on Tyler Perry. Stop trying to mold yourself after what you think white people do. Because every Tyler Perry movie, it shows. And I get the point. He wants to show that you can do better and you don't have to live a certain way. But why do the better way have to mimic the way we see white people live?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I get from Tyler Perry. I don't watch Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? Because why you can't live the way you live and have a decent life. Yeah.
I don't watch all of his stuff. I mean, I'm a Medea fan just because she's funny. She reminds me of me when I get old.
And they make all these shows like, why you gotta have a black dynasty or a black 90210? Because they used to have this show called, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even I like the show The Wonder Years. Why we gotta have a black Wonder Years?
Yeah, I won't even watch it. I'm just
and
like,
I love The Wonder Years, and I like this new one with because my boy narrating on it. But
yeah, I'm not gonna watch The Black Wonder Years.
And maybe it's just the title, and it's just
just have your kind of what you said. You don't have to change everything to some. Just do your own thing. There's great shows that are more inclusive that have black and white people. Like, you're like me, where we don't want just black people. We don't want just white people. We want a mixture of shit. Just do that and then come up with your own shit. The Wonder Years it's a make-believe thing. You could have just did a whole nother thing, call it something else, about a black family at the same time frame. Why you got to call it Wonder Years?
They're running out of ideas too.
Well, then if you're running out of ideas, you should be out of a job.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. They kind of
it's annoying.
They recycle the same stuff, and to be honest with you, that's what y'all were talking about. It's funny, it's like, how many interracial couples are there that, like you said about commercials? It's like they have to be Kellogg's. It has to be an interracial couple. Ritz crackers.
No, I like that. I like that. Sorry.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, that's kind of biased answer.
No, it's not biased. I just like to see that.
It's normal.
But I mean, specifically,
because it needs to be. That shit needs to be normal. But that's what I said. Like you just said, interracial. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I want to see mixtures of people together, whether they're in a relationship or not. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the black version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Like, just make another Slayer.
You just gave him an idea.
I'm just saying. It's like, yeah, I agree with you on that. For real. Yeah.
Yeah, come up with a new show. I mean, they got Everybody Hates Chris, and
Yep.
which I haven't seen, but
That shit's funny.
I watched that.
I've seen parts of it,
and that's what the Wonder Years is.
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Everybody
right?
Hates Chris.
Yeah.
It's the Wonder Years.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the Wonder Years, the new Wonder Years, and I'm like, this is Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
On the cool.
Yeah.
But
inclusivity matters, and just keep it that way. We don't have to rewrite everything else that was already done white. We know.
Yeah. And dear white people, I started this thing off and I said I love you.
Because the producer's Jewish on these shows.
And I said I love you, and the Jews on the station.
Yeah, they on everything.
Yeah. But it don't matter who produced it. They all on the network.
That's right.
Just say y'all love us.
Yeah.
That ain't racist.
No, I'm just...
Just say y'all. I love y'all.
Hold on.
Y'all need to admit that you guys actually. I mean, because it's obvious the writing is on the wall that you guys are infatuated with our culture, and you love us more than you love yourself so much that it hurts. You know what I'm saying? And that's my perception of the whole ordeal. You either don't understand, so you lash out because you don't understand, and then you either want to be a part of it and you don't know how to be a part of it without hurting the feelings of your circle. Yeah. So you just lash out. I mean, we're loving people. We don't mind
just
sharing.
Like some of them are. Yeah.
I'm now going back to what I was getting at. I was saying that there was a South Park about that, and it was like, even though you think you're not being racist by calling Jews rich, you're still being racist because not all Jews are rich or whatever.
Very true.
I mean, I know a lot of broadcast.
Well, I know they on CBS.
No, I wish I was related to them.
Yeah.
I'm about to rent my pool out.
There's some broke-ass Jews and some morally corrupt Jews, yeah. I'm Jewish, I could say that, yeah.
Okay, Sammy Javis, the girl.
And that goes back to me saying you guys aren't the standard.
Yeah.
Because you don't set the tone. You don't set. I mean, for so long in this country, we allowed white people to set the standard.
Yeah.
And they feel that standard being challenged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And or their way of life is being threatened. You know what I'm saying? And it's some bullshit. It's stupid as fuck. It's hard for me to talk about it because and I grew up dealing with racism, not even coming from white people. But to me, that shit is just dumb.
And again, we put white people in quotes. Yeah. This just goes for anybody who. I saw this, what you just said, I wrote this down. It says, "Dear white people, no one is asking you to apologize for your ancestors. What we're asking is to dismantle the systems of oppression that they built."
Yeah.
And that's just a fact.
Well, like I told you before, you forget history, it's doomed to repeat itself. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
if you keep getting rid of history, you're damned to repeat.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's why
Black history.
Well, what I mean by that is, in other countries, like I said, they still have statues of Napoleon.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah,
they look at it. They don't look at it like,
but they don't of Hitler.
What a great guy.
But they don't of Hitler.
Well, Germany got rid of all. Yeah, they tried to wipe it out.
There's no Hitler statues.
They tried to wipe it out for their own benefit, like it never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Napoleon did good things for them, though.
Yeah, pick up a book.
Well.
Pick up a book. I don't need a statue to teach me history. We talked about this on an episode before.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get rid of certain things in books too. So
yeah, like Black history and what was done to Black people.
I grew up with Black history stuff.
Yeah, you did. But now they're saying they are putting laws. You cannot teach about slave in our history here. That's a fucking problem. You can't. Oh, I want to have a statue of fucking Robert E. Lee, but I don't want you guys to read about who he was or what he did. That's stupid. You can't pick and choose.
And that's a law.
Yeah.
No, in effect. Like I said, fair enough. Whatever. I mean, I'm just
It's not fair.
I said fair enough as far as I have nothing.
Dear white people, stop saying I have a black friend or a family member. Nobody fucking cares.
My best friend's black.
Yes. Yes. I saw something funny where it was like, the quota has gone up, you have to have 3, or whatever. And that made me laugh. But yeah, like, stop it. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Because we're not all the same, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, cool, you have a black friend, and they may tolerate some shit, but I don't.
Yeah.
And I just told you I don't.
Yeah.
And I think what you said was bullshit. So if your black friend doesn't think so, cool for y'all.
Yeah.
We're not friends.
Yeah.
You said 3?
Yeah, it was a joke somebody posted.
I know. I was thinking. I don't have.
Are you out?
Like,
You got a whole black side of your family now, sir.
I know some black people that just as racist as
Yes.
white people.
Hell yeah.
I know some black people that hate white people. Literally.
And I know black people. And I know black people that hate black people.
I don't hate black people, but I think we have a lot to work on.
Well, everybody has a lot of work to work on. I mean, that's But can we stop with that?
Yeah.
No, not you. I'm not
Yeah.
stopping you. I'm saying
Yeah.
stop with the I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
Yeah.
My best friend in grade school was black.
Yeah.
My daughter-in-law is black. That doesn't work. No.
Yeah. And,
Sorry.
And what does that mean?
Yeah, it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
If I feel some type of way, I feel some type of way, and I said what I said on behalf of my black ass.
Yeah.
Not the black community.
Kiss it. You want to apologize? Kiss it.
So what do white people mean to you?
What do white people mean to me?
Yeah. What the term?
Oh jeez.
What is a white person?
I honestly, coming into it, I really had no answer to that.
Yeah, he did kind of
Yeah.
ask. He was like,
I mean, I said that. I said I don't know what that specifies, because as far as personally, it's like, what's a Jewish person? What's a Arabic? What's a Chinese person? What's this person?
I don't
What's
see
that
it
person?
that way.
How do you act white? How do you
don't
remember
think
what's a black person? Like, I take it, and I've always been this way, and you know this deep down in my heart. I've always taken everybody at their whatever their strengths are, or whatever it may be.
You don't have to tell me that.
I
know.
never.
No
use
shit. No
that.
shit. You're married to. I mean, you're speaking like no shits right now.
No, I know. Well,
Yeah.
but I'm talking in the mic so people can hear this,
Yeah.
and I'm glad you're agreeing, because I've never took anybody.
Yeah.
I've always tried to be kind to anybody I meet, and then I can
So
I can usually pick up pretty quick. Hopefully, on
So
their.
you don't have no definition.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, white people to me.
Yeah.
White people to me, growing up, when I was younger, I was the same way, where I kind of said white people just when they're not even white,
Yeah.
they are white
Yeah.
to me. If you don't look a certain way, if you can, obviously, my people can't pass as white.
Right.
Ever, unless, some of us are pretty light.
Yeah.
My godmother is pretty light. She can pass, but it's very rare. And I don't know. People are people to me, kind of like what he said. People are people to me. But I'm sick of the amount of melanin in your skin being a definition of you thinking you're great.
Yeah.
So if you think because you are not dark, or whatever skin tone you have, whether it be orangish or yellowish or blackish or brownish, and you think because you don't have some tan that is unhelpable, that you think you're better than people, that's my definition of dear white people. And that's why I put it in quotes.
Yeah.
Because you're not better than anybody just because of your skin color.
Right.
And we're all fucking immigrants here in our country.
Yeah.
All of us, except for the Native Americans. So,
Correct.
And they're usually pretty melanated.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a word.
Yeah.
So,
I
what is yours?
it's tough for me because I take it as a blessing, in regardless of the things that I've been through because of the color of my skin. That I'm colorblind, it's hard for me to, even though it's hard for me to make a definition for that. You know what I'm saying? Based off a color. You know what I'm saying? But it's just how I live my life. But it's easy for me. Like I said, it all go to negative things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Based off of my experience, and you know, but sometimes dealing with my people, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with an African American. Myself, say it's a situation where you got an African American, and we got more in common because of our cultures, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have a white person that has a different culture, because it's all cultures, you know what I'm saying, based on how they were brought up and stuff. And the white person responds a certain way, and the first thing we say, that's some old white boy ass shit, or you know, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And it may not necessarily be just because he's white. It's just because his background and the way that he was raised. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put a lot into it, but sometimes in passing the conversation, you get wrapped up in the conversation and you say some white boy ass shit, them white people this white, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? They just. Some people they background and their culture.
It's just them.
Yeah, and that's when you get into the Karens, like in that movie. She was a white people. You know what I'm saying? In quotation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we use the term a lot, and it's just people that got different backgrounds than us, and it don't have nothing to do with color. Yeah. I worked with a guy, and this is recent. This guy, he went to a school. This guy is in his early 30s, and he went to a school, lived in a part of Texas where was no black people in the school. You know what I'm saying? Was no Hispanics in the school. So then he entered the workforce, you know what I'm saying? And he dealing with all these different cultures, these different people, you know what I'm saying? And he come off racist, but I worked elbow to elbow with the guy. He not racist. He just don't know because he never been exposed to black people, Hispanics, or whoever, you know what I'm saying, based off his background. Yeah. You know, and he come from what we would consider a racist part of Texas, like the Jasper type area, you know what I'm saying? But this guy was not racist. He just didn't know. Well, he was racist. This is why I'm gonna say he was racist. And because he thought just because he was white, you know what I'm saying, we not supposed to be doing better than him. You know what I'm saying? If this black dude or this Mexican dude, they got this car, they got this truck, they got homes or whatever, we've been working our asses off. You know what I'm saying? You knew you fresh out of high school. Mm-hmm. You think if we got it, you supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? And you only been working 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm. Sense of entitlement.
Yeah, I know somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Other than
he's not white, but he can pass as white.
Yeah. So he thought if this nigger, excuse me, or this person got this and he don't have it, what's wrong with this equation? Because if they got it, I'm supposed to have it.
That's
too.
Just upbringing.
Yeah, upbringing though. Yeah.
Which is why I said what we said. You don't need to apologize for that. Just do better.
Yeah.
Be better.
Be better.
Learn.
Yeah.
Learn. But keep your learnings, like veganism being cultural appropriation, to yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I take people at face value, like I said.
Well, which is wonderful that you're that way. Obviously, you're that way, but a lot of people are not that way.
And that's crazy because I'm like you and Rob. I take people at face value. I don't look at the color of skin
at all.
But everybody else, well, probably 80% of the people that you deal with, they deal with
they
you
do.
based on,
Obviously. Yeah.
They deal with you based off of your
That's
like I know there's certain
they expect a certain response from you.
There's certain people. Okay, here's a good example. So when I moved and I went to high school senior year, this dude came up to me, and he was a black dude, right? And he was like, "Man, I saw you at the club, blah blah blah. You new in town. I know everybody. What yada yada, whatever." And he was like, "You want to hang out?" And I said, "Sure, whatever. I don't know. I'm new. Like I said, senior year of high school, new in the state, new in everything." So I was like, "Sure, whatever." So apparently he was a bad dude. I didn't know that at the time. I was, like I said, young. But anyways, long story short,
party pooper. Sorry,
right.
That's a side story.
Anyways, sorry. I had something in my throat. The teachers came to my mom and said, "Hey, your son's hanging out with this cat, and he's got this record and this." And she goes, "Are you hanging out with some cat named this?" And I said, "Yeah." Well, what happened? She goes, "Well, you need to watch yourself because he's a bad dude." And I go, "You don't think I know that better? I came from Houston. The reason we moved is because of the situation we didn't like here, that they thought I was going to be like another person I grew up with." So, anyways. So I said, "No, I can handle myself. That's fine, whatever." So I took it to a anyway. So he had the whitest friend ever, and this kid thought he was going to get in my car. We went to lunch one day during recess at high school, lunch break, whatever. Lunch break, and he admitted to me later because of the way I looked. He goes, "I thought." Should I do his voice?
Sure.
He goes, "I thought that you were going to be jamming like Ozzy Osbourne or Metallica or something. I didn't realize you had..." Because I was the one actually to bring Cash Money if they want to give me a little kickback to Colorado. And anyway, so that was funny. So, dear white people, we don't all, like I said, he didn't realize.
Not all the same.
Yeah. He was like, "I thought you were going to jam Metallica. I didn't realize you had the bass in the trunk." And remember?
Beat in the trunk.
Yeah. I even gave him his own nickname. He loved it. Cheesy.
Yeah, I know Cheesy.
Cheesy.
I always... Oh, yeah. You go.
No. Go.
I always just think about the Tower of Babel. What was going on at the Tower of Babel. Everybody was of one accord, and they had a mission, they had a goal. It was a clear understanding, and they were about to accomplish that goal. And then the tongues were split up, right? And nobody could communicate anymore, and they all went their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? And all this division and shit that we deal with is a byproduct of poor communication. And
so then it's God's plan. Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, it's all God's plan. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe in peace and unity. You know that we're all tribal. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he said that before.
No, I want to talk about this off air a little more to you. By the way,
I mean, but
I have a question. But yeah,
I just think the vision is a part of human nature. I think nothing new is under the sun. Like you're saying, time repeated, or history repeat itself. I don't think it's history repeating itself. I just think it's man being man.
I agree with you that division is human nature. I just don't know why it has to be based on literally skin color.
Yeah, skin color.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
It
is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at.
You can't help it.
Yeah,
that's
what can't help. That's something that can't be helped.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what frustrates me. It's like with that, that should be the last thing you need to divide yourself on, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
but then culture, like you said,
but that's
thing and all that stuff. But it goes back to
that is our history here in America. That was what was taught to our people here in America is if they're this color, they're a fucking problem.
Yeah.
And that is what dear white people meant to me when I brought it up.
But you go to, and here's the sad part.
You keep bringing up other countries.
No, but I'm
talking about America.
Okay, fine, America, fine. Never mind. Yeah. All right. I was going to say, it goes out on a lot of places.
Okay, well,
East Germany.
White people are very concerned about America first. So I'm just saying, dear white people, America first. Yeah. Fix it.
Yeah.
Here.
And
we should. We need to because it scares me how divided we're becoming because you can only have a country when you're a unit. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And African Americans get it worse anywhere in the world, even in
anywhere,
even in Africa.
But she's talking about the United States.
I know. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know. But I'm joking.
So. But that's because how we were treated over here, and so anywhere we go, we got to carry that. Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, money hungry Jews been taught by everybody. We taking over the world and the media and the weather and everything else.
We looked at a certain way. I mean, I wish I was looked like up on like a money hungry Jew. Yeah.
I get it.
You don't have anything else?
No, that was all.
Dear white people, stop telling people to go back to their country. Go back to yours.
Yeah, go back to yours. Yeah.
So where are we all going?
Yeah.
Didn't Madonna live in France and
I know
England for a while?
I don't know who Madonna is.
You don't know who she is?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying, dear white people. So whoever says it, stop telling people to go back to their country, because it ain't none of our country.
That's what I said. I'm getting to the same point. We need to unite.
Okay.
As the United States of America.
Yeah,
Stop basing people off the color of skin.
2016 fucked us up. I know.
Base people.
Dear white people.
Oh, you put that in there? Okay.
No, that just came off the top of my head. That's crazy,
Yeah,
right?
Me too.
Just don't say the N-word.
At all.
If you're confused.
Yeah. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't even say the N word.
Yeah.
That phrase, the N word. Yeah, just don't say it.
I know it's hard. My people.
I said it and
I say it. Yeah. I say it.
Out of love.
No, not usually. Not usually.
Yeah.
Because that's my culture has been bred that. We were told that. And we turned it into something else. But I know it's hard when you hear your bomb-ass song on. Just don't say it. Just don't say it. Because some people are like, man, it doesn't mean anything to me. And some people are like, nah, fuck you, ready to shoot you. So just don't say it and then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. Just ignore the word.
Yeah.
Like, I don't sing... there's a song... this guy, no, I can't even think of his name. Simon Rex. Do you guys remember Simon Rex? He's 90s dude, super popular. He was an MTV VJ and then he's an actor. And his name was, he did a hip hop album. Okay. But he had a song called Cracker Ass Fantastic. But I don't sing that song because I don't call white people crackers normally. So why would I?
Well, like you said, the people passing, are they toasted?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's not for me to say. He can say it because he's white.
Yeah.
So let's just leave that one alone.
Yeah.
It'll just save a lot of trouble. Just don't fucking say it. Thank you.
Unless you're about that life.
Yeah, because you might have to fight.
Yeah.
Should make a TikTok video where like I'm in the car driving the song come. I pause it at that part.
Look
car in my car all by myself.
Yeah. Sorry, Also, shit. Did you have another one? I'm sorry.
No.
Dear white people, every time black people are mad and turning the fuck up. Not shooting up police stations. That was Harrison Hunter from San Antonio, Texas. White boy, white supremacist. Stop using Martin Luther King as a fucking example of peaceful protesters because somebody white killed him.
Yeah.
So that was a problem. It just gets on my fucking nerves. Every time something bad happens, it's like, well, they should get like Martin Luther King Jr. Okay, so we get like that and we'll be dead too. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And
so
just because he chose peaceful protests based off of Gandhi, don't mean he was a peaceful man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he whooping the motherfucker ass.
Yeah, you don't know. That is very true. That is very true.
We ain't gonna do that shit in this protest, but if I catch him outside this protest,
he could have been the Rosa Parks, like my dad brought up, but somebody else did it first. Nobody talks about her because she didn't look media friendly. So we don't know. And my last one, I'm done. Dear white people, mind your fucking business.
Mind your business. That's all.
It.
Mind your business.
Literally, if you just mind your business, and that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
That's why I said dear white people with quotation marks. If you mind your business half the time, we'd be all right. Yeah. All of us would be all right. Mind your fucking business. If it doesn't affect you, shut the fuck up about it, Karen.
Yeah. I mean, because we talking about America, and we'll never be like some countries. You know, because some countries, they had a base as far as culture. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the country swing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This country don't have that. This country is so diverse, it's just a swinging pendulum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get in where you fit in, and it'll never be what y'all want it to be. I mean, because it started off wrong. You know what I'm saying?
And I guarantee you, white people, we're not going back to how you guys started it.
No,
I promise
not at
you
all.
that. So
yeah, you weren't able to maintain what you started, what you thought you know what I'm saying?
because there were some people that just cared about human beings.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to be.
Yep.
That is my answer. Dear
Well,
white people, black people, every people, we're just people.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean the way, like I said, the country started was to get away from tyranny from the government. And they're the worst. They're dividing us the worst. I'm sorry. So,
Yeah.
freedom of speech is a good one, and so on and so forth.
Right, yeah. But
Most countries,
they have to
most
realize
countries, you can't do that.
freedom
You
of
can't-
speech
We
isn't
couldn't
just
do
for-
this in most countries.
But what
That's
a
I'm
lot
saying.
of those things were written where it was freedom of speech for just white people. Or,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's just the truth.
Yeah, women,
Yeah.
white men.
Yeah. 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 But we're not going back there. I promise you,
Yeah.
men, women will fuck your ass up. We're not doing that anymore. Some women like
Y'all be
it,
talking
and
about-
that's cool.
Y'all be talking.
So that's
like
cool.
your dad said about,
Yeah.
about period pads.
Yeah, we're not going back there. So if you want to be submissive to your man, like how it was the Stepford Wives, whatever the fuck, do your thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mind my business. Do your thing. But
Yeah.
in my business, good luck. It's
Yeah.
never gonna fucking happen. I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back to acting yes sir, no sir. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
Sorry. My
What?
ancestors.
That's just natural.
No, it's not.
I mean, like epitags. Like, what do you mean? You're not going back to. I'm
What?
not saying you have to say yes sir, no sir, all that shit. What do
To
you
you?
mean?
Talking, yeah.
To you? Oh, you just call,
no. Oh, you're saying no. I'm
Oh,
talking.
like-
I'm talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm talking.
that?
Yeah. It's never gonna happen.
Who says that anymore? There's probably one.
There's some people that would love it.
Right.
Love it to go
Yeah.
back to that.
Yeah, she was because back
Listen to what I'm saying. There
Yeah,
are
I
people
hear
that
you.
would love it to go back to that.
where the female
When
is
it was great.
submissive, 100% submissive to the male.
Yeah.
I could not deal with that.
Yeah. And it didn't
That's-
matter if you were poor, had a tiny dick,
Yeah,
as long as you were white.
I
It's not
see.
gonna fucking happen, guys.
yeah.
Sorry. So you can be as mad as you want. It's not gonna happen.
We need to put a skin tone color as far as what used to white. Because I know,
No,
I know a lot of cultures that their women are very submissive to them.
Yeah, and that's-
they're
but-
darker than
okay.
y'all.
So what you need to do is listen to
who
what
is
I just
y'all?
said.
Who is y'all? No,
I
I'm
mean,
fucking with you.
First of all, yeah, he's fucking with you. But you need to listen to what I said. I have no problem if a female or woman or whatever wants to be submissive to their husband.
They don't
That's cool.
want to.
Okay.
Okay. It's a
I'm
culture
talking-
thing. It's a culture thing, like you said.
I'm talking about America.
In
only.
America,
Yes,
too,
Right.
yes.
They may not want to.
Yeah,
So that's why there's people like me, my black ass, and white people, white women, who are saying you don't fucking have to. If you don't want to, then you don't want to, then don't.
You're my mom
And you're
mermaid,
not-
by the way.
Ugh. God.
it's not submissive.
It's
not submissive
Yes.
if they don't want to do it.
yeah.
It's fucking slavery, prison,
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to be submissive,
Yes.
but they being submissive because it's going to be a penalty
I'm just-
if they don't.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's-
that's not submissive.
They get a whooping.
Yeah. That's not submissive. That's something else.
They get a talking
Yeah.
to the
Because
first
I'm
time.
just going to throw this out there. This isn't a race thing. Most women will be submissive, more submissive, or submissive on some things if you're a good fucking dude.
Of course.
Just in general. Just, yeah.
That's why I don't get in those conversations because
Yeah.
I start looking upside my head like I'm crazy. Because I say, if a man be a man, the woman will be different. Then your woman will be different if you be a real man in her life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll get different results.
Some
But
people
if
don't
you
take
act-
that
if-
road.
No, I'm just saying, if you acting like a immature or whatever, blah blah, you missing the mark anywhere, you're gonna get a certain response. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get. Same way with a woman. If a woman not being a woman,
this could be a whole other episode.
She's not gonna get.
All I'm saying is,
she's not gonna get a man.
Whatever you racist ass fucking white men think is gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. Sorry.
Yeah.
So get with it, because there's a meme.
Yeah.
I'm not my fucking ancestors.
Right.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah.
I'll die trying.
Right.
Whatever. By any means necessary.
For America.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For the America that we are supposed to be, like you said, united.
Yeah.
And that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
I'm not looking for it.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thankful for the people in my life that
Thank you.
I'm united with,
Yep.
and we got peace. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, there's being in existence, and there's making a change and living, and I'm hoping for the latter, for the better.
Amen.
amen, whatever.
Won't he do it? Won't he will?
Yeah.
Won't he do it? Won't he
Yeah.
will? And by that I mean God.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love you, dear white people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I obviously love white people. I married one.
Good job.
Just kidding. He's not even white. He looks like it though.
I'm still trying to find a redneck. You know what the fuck is a redneck? What a redneck?
I don't know.
Like?
My shit was red the other day because this mosquito bit me. So I don't know.
I never thought Rob looked like no redneck. Well, I don't know no redneck look like, but you know what I'm saying?
do.
Yeah, but I guess I need to define
The
what a redneck
the
is.
snow necks. Oh, I look like a redneck.
Yeah. So we had our episode segment where we're gonna tell you guys a little more about ourselves that you don't know. And we probably don't know either because we haven't thought about it.
Not this many times.
We challenged ourselves to 3,000 episodes, and as a guide to help us get there, we're gonna ask ourselves 3,000 questions about me. That's the title of the book. Me being Tequila, me being Cognac, and me being the girl. And I believe it's my turn because the girl went last week. So I'm gonna flip my book open.
He has to be so extra about it because he thinks the rest of us are studying.
Y'all be studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just land on a random question. It's gonna be 1914.
Alright.
Okay. And the question
What a terrible year
is,
that was.
what is one of your favorite family traditions? What is
good
one
one.
of your favorite family
I
traditions?
like that question too.
Going to Vegas.
I mean, that's a good one.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we're.
Because we can do our own thing. We gamble together. I have strategies that I use to be able to drink a lot without spending a lot, and here, knock on wood, I usually break in even, if not make money. So
My favorite family tradition. I mean, I love trips. Like, I'm excited about our Halloween Horror Nights trip. Tequila's super
Vegas is
excited
better.
about it. That was sarcasm, listeners. My favorite family tradition is I love playing games with my family. Like Heads Up or what's the Cards Against Humanity.
it's crazy
With
because
my
we're not
family
that
and-
good at heads up. That's what's crazy
Sir,
to me.
shut up. Now you over here lying. I'm the best. But I like doing that, and I do it with both sides of our family. Like, I love Cards Against Humanity with Cognac's dad was one of the funniest shits I've ever seen in my life.
It was one time.
No, we did it
Did we?
multiple, yeah, because
remember.
yeah, we kept going over there every Friday for Shabbat. But that's just being with my family is one of my favorite traditions. And as far as my family.
It's
Friendsgiving.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
One of my favorite traditions is bending corners with Carlos. We just, like I saw, ride the coast. and
Bending
stuff.
corners.
Yeah,
Please
just-
explain to the listeners because
yeah.
I didn't know what that was, so you
Just-
taught me what that was.
Yeah, I'm just bending the corner, just making a loop.
Driving.
Putting some miles on the whip. Yeah, just,
Oh,
driving with nowhere to go, but not driving like I don't have anywhere to go because I hate drivers that drive like they just sightseeing.
So him driving or you?
No, he ride with me when he ride. Yeah, we always ride together, and he's been riding with me since he was a baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's the countryside on you.
In the car seat, put him in the back seat, put him in. We just flip. And sometimes I would do that to put him.
You still put him in the car seat?
No.
Sometimes I would
just
do that.
to be nostalgic.
He's taller than me now.
Sometimes I would do that. He's taller than me down there.
Oh no.
Sometimes I would do that just to put him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't go to sleep, so we'd just get in the car.
Oh, that's
And then make him block.
I'm not a parent. That's the best way to put a kid to sleep.
It's just one downfall, you know, because he always ready to go. You know, because he always ready to go. He wanted.
Maybe you need to sit down with Carlos because I know he's listening and tell him what gas prices.
No, he knows.
Oh man,
he know what they are.
Don't get me started. That's a whole nother episode. We can do it.
You just need to get on your VR, the VR system,
right,
and ride the coaster.
Here you go. Here you go. I got your good driving game. Cost me $69.99.
And I don't play the games no more like I used to, but we used to go hard on the basketball on the games, but I don't play them that much anymore. At one point we would play live against each other. Like I'd be in one room and he'd be in another room playing our characters against each other and stuff. But
and I know you can still hear his ass from another room because he talks. Tequila son talks big shit.
Yeah, I asked him to go walking at the park with me this morning. He was like, "Who wants to walk?" Everybody.
I mean, look, don't say that. Yeah. Don't say that, sir, please. Everybody wants to walk, but you should have used my excuse, which would have been, you see it's raining, right? You see it's wet out there, right? The mosquitoes. We're going to walk with mosquitoes.
You need to wear, like I said, a hijab.
No.
That's it.
No, they're attracted to black mosquitoes.
You don't have to wear a black hijab.
Oh, no thank you. No
wear
thank
a
you.
white
No, not for me. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
I hope white people aren't offended.
She's doing the quotes.
I'm doing the quotes because I didn't mean I just was piggybacking off the stupid ass musical show.
Yeah.
I love white people, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
Got to. I got a lot of white people.
I just love people.
I love humanity. I mean, in general, sometimes that depends. Exactly, like the fuckers that left the dog.
Yes.
In the back of the warehouse. Yes. Them fuckers right there. Yes. Sorry.
I don't know what color you were, but fuck you.
Yeah, I'm getting a little hype, but
she's sweet.
She's a sweet
When we get
dog.
off, I have a picture.
But God, things work in certain ways, in my opinion, as long as you have a good spirit, because she did work out to be a hopefully good companion for our niece. And
guess what color she is?
Black and white.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Love you. Mwah.
Good night.
See you next week. That's cute.
That's what it sounded like today on my roof.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.